Hello everybody, welcome back to the Real South Africa. This is Mark, and of course we are in Durban. We're on the beach going for a little walk and talk to you, so check it out. And then of course there's information at the very end about our real estate tour that we're conducting in November. It's going to be a very action-packed episode, so check it out, and of course we will see you on the inside. For those that are looking to relocate, we have a book you can purchase. Check it out on our website now. Yes, we're over here in Durban at the beach, living what they call our best life. I'm Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, as you guys probably already know. And there's the beautiful Latasha Blanton over there. And what I'm going to do is put her on camera, because she is something to look at, and I'm not. There she go. Oh my God. It must be nice to be out here on a Thursday?
It is a Thursday.
It's a Thursday, and we out here just, living
We're not
it.
the only people out here, so obviously it's a good idea to be out here.
Yeah, there's a few other people over there and whatnot, but a lot of us would call this I'm gonna call it the South African dream. We get to dream that from time to time, since we put in our time and we do what we got to do. But I hope everybody's good. We're fortunately we get to watch the news a lot from the U.S. We don't watch it a lot, but it's there. And every time we watch it, we get a little bit upset, but it's okay. I think you guys are smart enough to keep your head down, stay low. Find your new location, find your new spot. We've been doing that for a long time as black folk. Anyway, we've been doing it, and we've been surviving, and whatnot. And of course, it's not all roses over here in South Africa either. But man, I'm just trying to tell you, being here, it makes you appreciate a lot of things. I'm not going to get into detail, but it makes you appreciate, what this country does have to offer. And then for those that aren't here, what you could or could not do, what you could do, not just as tourists. Hopefully one day you get opportunity to come and spend a lot of time here like we have and discover some things and whatnot. But yeah, I really don't know what else to tell you, besides just get here and whatnot. Get your butt out here on this beach. Come to Durban. It's something new. I'm sorry, it's not Mexico.
Oh, Mexico gonna be like, that's defamation.
I know.
That's the thing happening in the U.S. now. Everything's about defaming.
Yeah.
Look, they're having a good time.
Yeah. It is all good. It is all good. Yeah, but this is Africa.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
Getting their stuff up. Yeah. But again, if you guys got any questions, like I said, we're here. We want you guys to, take advantage of what we put together for you guys and find out. The one thing I can say is that beautiful beaches, the landscape, the food, and all that. That's one thing. I mean, you can probably get that in other places as well. But I will tell you that the feeling you get, especially somebody from African descent, I think the big thing is if you never felt it before and you don't know what it is, it's dormant inside of you. You don't even know. Like, why is it such a big deal? Now, before I say all that, you look down there, you see, we had a lot of flooding here and a lot of things washed up. So eventually they'll come and clear all that out and so forth. So don't fret. So when you get here, you'll be on nice, pristine beaches like this one. But yeah, you have to come here. And what I will say to you, because I like you guys, is the fact that, we pattern all our stuff, all of it based off some of the experiences that we've had. We had a good experience and we liked it, and we know that other people like ourselves will like it. We're going to put it in a package and we're going to get you here, and we want you to enjoy it. We got people that are coming here buying homes, people that are moving, people that are selling their homes in the U.S. Because they have some experiences. And like I said, we don't tell them what to do. We don't have all the answers. They got to make those decisions up for themselves at the same time.
No, I mean, our goal is to just give you the opportunity to see what works best for you. Which Africa do you want to live in? Whether it be Durban, whether it be Cape Town, Johannesburg, whatever the case
Or
may
it could
be.
be Rwanda,
Or
it could be anywhere.
which Africa do you want to be in? You can pick any part of it, but you need to come to the continent first to decide that for yourself. So yeah, you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
And the funny part about it is, you know, I'm like a lot of people. I'm on different YouTube, not YouTube per se, but Facebook groups, and I love it. And I absolutely love it when somebody showing a picture of them landing in Ghana, or they're landing in Cote d'Ivoire, or they're landing in anywhere on the continent for the first time. Because I already know in my heart what they're going to experience, and it's going to be something that's going to kick in. And everybody tries to explain it. I even saw Steve Harvey try to explain it. And you can't explain what it means to you. But so imagine you go a whole lifetime, entire lifetime, and you never, ever, ever go. You never, ever come here. Like your whole life. I mean, to me, you know, with the advent of television, radio, we got people going to the moon. We got people going up in space on a regular basis now. And you're telling me that it's too far, it's a bridge too far to come to South Africa or Africa in general. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say it, you know, very as kindly as possible. That's a choice that you're making all on your own. Because as you see, as I was walking on this beach, you saw a bunch of Caucasian people on this beach. And if you come here in the summertime, it'd be tons of them. They make no excuses, and they're the ones that are flying into danger. I hate to say it that way, but they are. They're the ones flying into danger, and we're not. We're not, you know, I would say targeted, you know, for the most part. But, you know, their color they're just, I hate to say it, they're the ones that they know that they are not from here. They know you're from here. So I would say it to you again. Come here, lay your tail on this beach. Bring your wife, bring the kids, bring the girlfriend, bring the boyfriend, bring the significant other, bring the what's the one? Oh yeah, and LGBTIQA. Yeah, those guys, they're very welcome here in South Africa, like all over the country. There's no issue. So y'all need to come too. But if you're black, you need to let that thing. You know, let's stop running from being black all the time. Oh, I'm black because I'm black. You know, okay, I get all that. I mean, am I right?
Yeah.
You know, let's get away from that and then just come somewhere where you can just be black or just be a person and you ain't got to think about it. Even if it's only for a week, you would be surprised what that's going to do for your mental health. You know, you're going to all the therapists in the world, just that and the third, but you can't get that wherever you are. But when you come here, it starts to work on you. And then you come to beaches and spa treatments and hanging out with other black people, eating food and all the stuff. Man, you're going to be like, you know what, dog? You know, like some of our people that come with us on their third trip, trying to book their fourth trip, you know, using our payment plan to get their trip lined up so they'll work hard, deal with what's going on in the U.S., and they'll deal with it as much as they can. And then they're like, you know what? In about 3 months, I got a trip that's paid for, coming to South Africa, and I can take a 10-day break from all of this. And trust me, them must get off the plane, they be so damn happy.
Even though they've flown that far and they're tired, they're hyped. They're like, I'm so glad I'm here. It's like, it doesn't even matter. You like up. You're trying to see everything. You're trying to eat everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because you don't want to miss anything. You want to take as much as you can in because you know you're only going to be here for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's where the repeat visits come in. That's where the relationship
The repeat
building,
offenders.
that's what the relationship building comes in. And then when you get here, it'll just feel like something that you do on a regular basis.
Yeah, and I guarantee you're gonna meet a bunch of people. You're gonna leave with about 8-9 phone numbers of people, friends.
That will check on you regularly.
Yeah, when you're coming back, sister, when you come back, brother, when you're coming back, and then now all of a sudden you have a home. You know, yeah, you like, I only been there once, I've been there twice. Trust me, it don't take long. And then you're like, I got a home, I got a place where I can go. And so America and the racism and all that doesn't seem like something that's too much. It is, don't get me wrong, but you can deal with it because you know you can take a break. You know, even if you just do a WhatsApp video call with one of your South African friends, trust me, just for 10 minutes, you're like, shit, you know, what y'all doing over there? Bro, we going over to a bride. We getting ready to go to the Sejanyama, chill with a cooler box, whatever, you know? You coming? Nah, man, next time. And then when you get back, they waiting on you.
Yeah.
They waiting on you. Yeah. So let's get this thing going. Let's normalize South Africa. Let's normalize this. Let's make this a place that we can come. And yes, you hear me say South Africa because right now I'm standing in South Africa. This place is beautiful. Let me turn this around one more time. But yeah, but I'm standing in South Africa. I agree with you. And so that's why I say that. But for our people, I know we're traumatized. I know a lot of us, we just need something. And so come to Africa. So you're not going to hurt my heart if you just say, you know what, I don't want to do South Africa because the history. Okay, fine. That's exactly what I'm going to say. Where you want to go? Well, I was thinking about Tanzania. Go. Or if you say, hey, Mark, you know, I was thinking about going to Rwanda. I was thinking about going to Zambia, Namibia, whatever. Go. I'm going to say go. And when you come back, you're going to be like, man, I'm sold on that place, wherever you went and whatnot. I know we brought Phil Scott here just recently from the African Diaspora News Channel. And he got here and I don't think he was prepared for what he was going to find, but he fell in love with Johannesburg. And guess what? A lot of us do. A lot of us fall in love with Johannesburg. You know, we had the option to live. People like, okay, you know, and I'm going to bring this up because people are like, okay, but I don't know where to go. I don't know when to go. I don't know. And we use that as a reason why not to do anything. I don't know. You know, look, listen. It's kind of like saying when you're going to have a baby. There is no good time. Either you are or you aren't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, either you are or you aren't. And when that baby comes, you love that baby. It's literally just that simple. So whenever you get here to Africa, trust me, you're going to fall in love with it. And you're going to have something. When you go back to the States, you know, obviously you're going to tell other people. They ain't going to believe you.
Well, they're not gonna understand your enthusiasm, your excitement. Like, you're gonna be trying to explain stuff, and I always say our limited English language, and they're just gonna be looking at you like they're not gonna get it.
They never get it.
And we've been there for years. We were like, you know, all hyper, and they're just kind of looking at us like, okay,
yeah,
like, yeah, you just don't get it.
Yeah. So again, you know, we're trying to peel back the onion or whatever the word is, to let you know that it's a good time and it's safe, especially here in South Africa, especially for Black people. There's so much that's going on these days. They're repealing every damn thing that protected us. I mean, we don't know what's next. I would say, you know, start building a relationship with Africa or South Africa. We're here. We got our relationship, so we're good. We know how everything pretty much works here, and it's not that difficult, but just don't let anything be a distraction. I think the number one distraction is trying to convince somebody else or your significant other or anyone that this is what you want to do, even as a visit. You know, I trust me, I get it. You know, I used to try to get people to come, and I ain't coming to Africa, ain't coming to Africa. How many people that I talked to in 2017, 2015, and they still talking about, man, I'm coming next year. And that's fine if you are, but I'm still, you know, living my best life here in the Republic of South Africa. And then there are those that call us on a whim and be like, I'm ready. And then we put together a package for them, they come, and they're like, holy crap.
And there are those that just go to the website, pick a tab, hit the book now button, and put their deposit down and be like, I'll see y'all in 2 months. And there are those too. So, I mean, we try to meet you where you are with the payment plans, but the truth of the matter is, once you decide to come, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah. So like I said, there's never going to be a perfect scenario, but when you get here, you will see, and then you be looking at me like, you know, like most people. I would put it to you like this. I'm gonna say it like this from our perspective. From my perspective. You know, we've talked to a lot of people, and there are those that are like, well, you need to convince me. And then my first thing is, I'm not going to spend any time convincing you. I will show you the evidence. I will show you what's available. If you're not believing what's in your heart, you know, because it's there, it's just being oppressed or depressed or oppressed, that's the word, forever. And you've been ignoring it on top of that. They call it cognitive dissonance. You've just been ignoring it the whole time, but it's been there the entire time. And then you want me to bring it out. No, I'm not a therapist. I'm not. However, I'm here and I'm willing to expose you to what I've been exposed to. Nothing more than that. And so we make the relationships. Like we came to this African Travel in Durban, which is the largest travel show in Africa, which in turn you have to be invited and screened to be here, and we were here. So we're proper here in South Africa, which really matters the most, you know, because we have the relationships with everyone that you're going to need. And then from there, once you said, okay, you know, we want to do this, we will work with you to help you get here properly. And that's it. But you're going to have to want to go outside your horizons and do something different. And then you will be, if you come here, you will be part of that 100% of people that come here and say, oh shit, I love this place. I don't know where I've been the whole time. I mean, I think we had a 70-year-old young man came here. I think he was from Atlanta. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was, and he's not the only one. He was like, I wish I would have came here in my 50s and my 40s. I wish I would have normalized this a long time ago. And you know, he left, and he's literally planning his way to come back on the next trip, because he's like, I did not know. And of course, everything that he said as a 70-something-year-old man is the same thing the 20-something-year-old man says today. So we keep pushing that narrative, and that narrative, and it needs to just change. The only way the narrative is going to change is to get off this video that I'm talking on, go to my website, somebody's website, book your next trip to Africa. I don't care if you're like, oh, I want to go to the closest place that I can get to Africa. Go. You know, we're roughly about 17, 18 hours, all depends, from Delta, from Atlanta. But trust me, the people that come, once they get here, they don't mention one thing else about that flight. Not one thing. They be like, holy, whoa, you know? So it's interesting. So I'm gonna stop boring you with all the details, but reach out to us at realsouthafrica.com. You can schedule a call with us if you need to. But yeah, we're here, and I will chat with you later.
So now we're going to talk about what you should actually expect on this trip. What you should expect is what the Real South Africa always deliver, which is luxury, couture, and lifestyle, which is going to be part of the whole experience. So you're going to go, obviously, to go and see the homes, but when you get picked up from the airport on those beautiful buses, you're going to get bused to your 5-star location. From there, you're going to have access to amenities that you've never had before, nice restaurants, things to do, right at your front door. After all of that, you're going to have the opportunity to go to a 5-star game lodge as well, and you'll be there for a couple of days, and that's all going to be included in your package. So let's talk about those package prices. So per person sharing, the price is $4,000, and if you're a person that wants a room to yourself, likes a little privacy, the cost is going to be $5,150. So if you have any other questions about that, you know how to reach us, info@therealsouthafrica.com, and we do look forward to seeing you here in sunny South Africa.
Hello everyone, this is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and what we have done since we've been here for a while, we've had the opportunity to hear all you guys' questions about, how do you get to live here in South Africa. So what we've been able to do over a period of time is because, like I said, we were able to chart our journey, and we've been able to put together an ebook specifically for South Africa, especially for us that are trying to shift from America to South Africa. We put together, it's available for you. The only thing you really have to do is just send us an email, info@therealsouthafrica.com, and just request the ebook. It's going to do a lot for you. It'll answer a lot of questions that several people have in reference to coming to South Africa. One of the biggest issues people ask about is visas. It talks about that as well. There are several different types of visas that will get you here, and the book tackles that as well. The good thing about once you purchase the book, you can actually reach out to us, and we will, answer any questions. We will assist you in trying to make the transition to South Africa. What do you think, Tasha?
I just want to say thank you for those of you that have already purchased the book, and if you haven't, like you said, you can find it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble as well, but we would prefer you to just send us an email so we can get to know who you are and start the relationship with us as well. info@therealsouthafrica.com. The book is $15, payable via PayPal, and we encourage you to start the process by just having a visit. Some of the packages that are available for you to visit with us are also there, and just kind of takes you through the whole process, our process that we learned along the way that we felt was necessary. There were some things that we didn't know when we were starting, so we've kind of worked out all the kinks, so which is why we put the ebook together. So we hope that you will buy it, download it, and visit South Africa with us and explore the country.
Absolutely. Now, we understand that, these are trying times now. And I would always say that they've been trying times. And we need options. We want different places to say, to call home. Obviously, we love America as well, but like I said, we get the option to feel free here in South Africa. If I need to go back to the United States, I can always pull out my American passport, and I can go through custom control, and then boom, I'm in America. But like I said, we need options as especially African Americans to decide, where we want to live, raise our kids, where we want to do business, things like that. And this book will assist you in all of these areas. So in the meanwhile, go get the book, send us an email to info@therealsouthafrica.com, and we will chat with you later.
Thanks. So much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.